Farm visits always bring me back to my childhood. It reminds me of the fond memories I had at my grandparents' farm. While a lot has evolved when it comes to growing food, one thing remains the same: why we grow food.
Today we're at Kin Yan Agrotech and we are about to meet Chen, who is the farm manager. Kin Yan is one of the farms in Singapore that actually grows mushroom to a large commercial scale. So Chen is going to kind of like show us growing processes, and we are here to learn a bit more about the farm.
To grow food that's safe for everyone, that's always our first priority. Since 1997, right, this farm is a pesticide-free farm. So over here, whichever we grow, right, any food crops, we don't use any chemicals. So we grow a lot of mushrooms. We select the mushrooms that are suitable for Singapore environment. Abalone, pink oyster, pink, golden, and black fungus. In Singapore, we don't have a lot of space, so we actually do vertical style, like HTB style, to grow the mushroom. It's more space saving, and that's very important. Basically, this mushroom requires only 7 days to grow. Okay. So after we harvest, we need to sell it fast as well. Because normally for fresh mushrooms, they only can keep about 5 to 7 days.
But the good thing is because it's fresh and it's local, so everything can just go quite quickly, right, in that sense, right? Okay.
So certain mushrooms, for example, import from overseas, take about 1 day plus 2 days, so it's not as fresh. Best will be from the farm.
Yeah, it's always the best.
Correct, from the farm. So right now, because the government, they actually promote more on SG local produce, right? So there's more awareness. We actually see more restaurants or hotels that are going towards more local producers. And also our packaging, now we are putting the SG logo sticker. The public, once they see this SG sticker, they know that it's local produce.
Today we've got some local produce that we're going to cook with. Some mushrooms from Kin Yan Agrotech. And we've got some Japanese chaisin that is from crop. The dish that we'll be making today is pulled mushroom together with some cauliflower mash and some balsamic reduced cabbage. The first thing that we are going to do is we're going to rub some spices on the mushroom. I've got some spices here. This is my own spice rub. You can use anything you want. I've added some sugar to add some sweetness to caramelize the mushrooms. A pinch of salt. Now, while we leave the mushroom to marinate, we're going to move on to the cauliflower mash. What we're going to do is we've got to peel the potatoes, cut it in cubes so that it will cook faster. To make the cauliflower mash, what we do is we're going to put the coconut cream in the pot with the cauliflower and the potato and the rosemary. We're going to give it a good mix, boil it for about 10-15 minutes to gather the cream. Now we're going to chop off some Japanese chaisin. When you buy from local farms, the produce is fresher, okay? As you can tell, it's so much crunchier. Yep, it's fresher and crunchier. Once the cauliflower potato is soft enough, I'm going to add some butter. Once the mixture is cool, you can proceed to blend it. You can add any herbs you prefer. Add some oil and add some butter and put the mushroom on the grill. After a few minutes, make sure it's hot. Do not touch it so it'll be a very nice grill on it.
Mushroom is a very versatile ingredient as it has a unique texture that absorbs flavors well. The mushroom has taken on quite a bit of color.
Thinly slice the other mushroom that we got from Kin Yan Agrotech. Mix it with the remaining whatever's left from the spice rub. It is crispy and it smells great. Now you can take it out. Put it aside, and now I'm just gonna place the mushroom on the pan. About 2-3 minutes, check whether it's grilled. The texture is slightly on the crispier side. So I'm going to leave it for another 2 minutes. I'm going to add the oil once it's hot. So cabbages first, then the chaisin. And a sprinkle of salt. I don't want to cook it until it's super soft. I want to add crunch as a texture to my dish. So after I see that the chaisin has slightly withered, I'll be adding the balsamic vinegar. lower the heat, and that's it. Voila, check out the color, guys. Alright, all the elements are done. So what's left is for us to kind of like plate it together, bring it all together. Okay, so there you have it. This is the pulled mushroom with cauliflower mash and vegetables. Mushroom is a very versatile ingredient that you can challenge yourself to create a new dish with it. So the next time you're going for your grocery run, look out for your local mushrooms, experiment with it, and who knows, you might love it. So yeah, here you go.
Stay tuned for the next episode as we share more on our local farms.